Welcome to the Dynasty YT. This is your King Shay speaking. Welcome back to another episode of Professional Game Breakdown. This time we're going to be talking about Roccat versus Elements, Week 5, Day 1. If you haven't seen my other videos, the link will be in the description below. Now, right off the bat, these are pretty normal team comps. I see that Roccat picked up Aurelia to really shove it in Element's face for benching Wicked and picking up Kevin. Then on Element's side, I really want to notice how it's a pretty passive kind of team comp they have. They put all the initiation on the person who gets caught most, Nif, and the person who's just came into the team, and it is known to be passive, and it's going to be trying to play aggressive in this game, Kevin, right? He's got the Gnar, he's try to initiate. Nif getting caught 24/7, he's going to be part of the initiation, so it's like I don't like the team comp. I really don't understand it. They should have just went back to he should have just went back to his Rengar, for Shook, and then, Froggen goes back with another champion who has good lockdown CC. But instead they end up picking this very passive team with all the initiation on the new guy. So now here comes the picking on the new guy, bullying out the new guy, right? So Kevin, he's just about to come out of his big Gnar, and then right when that happens, they end up punishing him for it and kill him with an easy gank from Jarvan. Even though he has really great ward coverage, all he does is lane gank, gets like the 2-second stun or whatever, and then Yanko just comes in and kills him. He already used his flash previously, and then I'm assuming Overpow called that and then called Yankos over. So they ended up getting that free kill. About 20 seconds later, Kevin is the master of TP, and he ends up going down into the bot lane, which is about to be down, and blows his flash. Now immediately it's like, we just killed you. Now we blown your flash again, and we're gonna kill you again. We're gonna camp this guy like no other. So he ends up blowing his TP and flash for no reason, and they give up Dragon for this. Yes, they trade the top tower for it, but they end up getting Dragon for it. And now it's just continuing the picking on the new guy. Kevin, he just gets 3-man ganked. He should have known that the other team was doing Dragon, and he should have put the ward a little bit further than putting it into the dry brush, maybe put it into near or close to Dragon. So he ends up dying again for no reason, when he could have probably stayed back, go to the jungle or farm there or something like that. So because he kept on dying, he's actually delaying his build and delaying that tank ability, and then really making it hard for him to start initiating these team fights. And now about 2 minutes later, he's trying to defend a tower that's inevitably going to go down again. I don't understand why he's still here. I don't know what the communication's like between Elements and Kevin, but he should have just backed off the tower, let it go to the farm jungle or something like that. But instead, he dies, gives up another kill. Like, he gave up a kill to Morgana, he gave up a kill to Aurelia. He's giving up a lot of kills to a lot of people. And now he's 0-3. He's the big tank that's supposed to initiate, but now he's like second guessing himself already 13 minutes in the game. Here is Nif showing exactly what Nif does. He gets caught 24/7. I don't know, like this dude, what is wrong with me? Like, instead of dropping Wicked was not the problem. Maybe he was the, controversial opinions, but it doesn't change the fact that Nif gets caught 24/7. So now here's Elements trying to go on the offensive. They've been playing so passively like all these times, and now their call is to chase down this Morgana. They pop up the Silver Shield, they pop the Silver Ultimate, trying to get the speed up, try to get enough damage off that Black Shield. Wasn't able to do it. Now they don't have the Silver Ultimate, and they don't have Annie Ultimate. And eventually they just follow up and get the kill. Nuke Duck does a really nice job of roaming top, does an insane amount of damage with that double distortion. And then now they just chase for these kills. Overpow does a really nice job of teleporting mid to cover that. And it's just Elements doing a really bad call. Again, I don't know what kind of communications they have, but that call, like trying to be super aggressive on just a Morgana, that I don't know. It was really iffy. Whoever's the shot caller, really, like, they need to have a shot caller that's very decisive and also not passive at all. Like, you can't have a passive shot caller. They're always going to be indecisive. And then about 30 seconds later, Nif gets caught again. Yes, all he was doing is trying to ward, but it's like, well, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're not allowed to ward either. And now at this point, I just think that they're just super on tilt. Like, they can't hit anything. Even Froggen is just like, wow, I can't even hit a guy with an ultimate, please. 22 minutes in the game. It's just Roccat. This is basically like the same game where they had a Graves, Janna, very passive kind of team comp where they have no initiation. It's the exact same game. Like, they're just rolling over and letting the other team do whatever the fuck they want to do. They're clearly taking this tower down, but you know, you have Gnar top lane and then Ezreal mid lane not doing anything to respond to this, and they eventually get. It was a nice pick by Roccat, understanding that, you know, putting the Black Shield onto the Morgana, blowing up the Annie, and then just following up with those kills. But it's just really bad, really decisions by Elements, and really picking a really passive kind of team and putting all the initiation decision onto the new guy. And finally, it's just Roccat just pushing down this tower for free. The distortion on the damage of Nuke Duck is just absolutely ridiculous. Makes Kevin, like, he's the tank, but he's obviously not tanky enough. There's no initiation. They just roll over and die. You know, they're just trying to poke down with Chuck on his Q. Ezreal on his Q. There's really nothing at this point Elements can do with such low initiation power. They're so far behind. Don't have, you know, they got Baron, triple inhibitors. And right here, they try to do it, but it's already too late. They pop the Sivir ultimate. You know, Gnar goes in, gets binded to, you know, gets binded, and you can't do anything about it. And then eventually, just it's already too late for Elements. They needed to make a play earlier, and they did try to make a play with that. You know, try to pick off Vander, but it was just the wrong pick, wrong decision. They ended up just losing this game again, honestly, from team select, making all the initiation power on the new guy, having such a passive kind of team comp. I feel like they need to go back to their team compositions where they have hard engage just from the champions alone, right? Like the Rengar and the Lissandra, right? I understand that they're getting banned out from Elements, but they really need to go back to those champions where the champions alone allow them to initiate. Maybe something like Leona, Vi, just champions that have easy initiation, because I feel like this is where they're struggling, right? The initiation power. They need to somehow not be so passive, not second guess themselves, and just go, right? Because that's what was working for them. And now they're just trying to mix things up, trying to, you know, trying to bring over the Korea meta, and then having this double AD comp, you know, trying to pull out the Faker within himself. But, you know, that's not them. Like, they can't play that kind of passive play style. They need to have the aggressive play style that they were working with before. But ever since that one game where they had no initiation, it's just been downhill for them. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Remember to check out my other videos. The links will be in the description below. Thank you guys for coming out to Dynasty, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.